Sat here with Will Power on Thursday. What is it? We call it Media Day, right? Mm-hmm. How are you? You enjoying your Media Day so far?
I am,
Yeah?
because I've been early for everything, and it's over after this.
There's no way you're done after this.
I am.
You're done by 11:30.
Yeah.
I would be thrilled by. What time did you start?
10.
That's not enough time. I don't think. I think someone's lying to you.
No, I'm done.
No, I'm pretty sure you're not.
David.
Yeah, he's left the room. He's not.
I'm done.
No.
This is the last thing, man.
Well, then I'm going to drag this out for an hour.
Good. I like that. It's a fun chat.
Okay.
People will enjoy it.
People will enjoy it.
Marcus won't.
No, Marcus is the next guy on deck is going to be really, and all the drivers behind him will be a little bit upset. Okay, look. How's your?
Just say it.
Okay, look. Let me ask you this. Here's what I really wanted to ask you. Obviously, some stuff happened on qualifying day, and you weren't allowed to go for your shot at pole.
Yes.
Were you bummed about that in the sense that you thought you had enough to maybe shoot for pole? You've won more poles in this series than anyone else.
Yes.
You don't have a pole here.
Yeah.
I know it's something that you really want to add to the CV.
Yeah.
You had a good car. You had a good shot. Like, was that make it sting a little extra?
I don't think I had the car for pole.
No?
I don't think so.
What do you think you could have?
My car was not, we weren't the quickest. We certainly had a car, maybe front row, but probably second row. Yeah. But yeah, it was a very strange circumstance when you're firing up, and then pull you back.
Yeah.
The funniest thing of the whole thing was watching my manager, Oriel Sevia's face. He's standing like right there. And as the car gets pulled back, he's sort of like
this isn't how this
goes.
It
was very strange. Like, it was almost worth it to see his face. It's just like, it would be awesome if it was a prank on him.
Because you organized the whole thing.
Yeah, I organized the whole thing. It was a prank on him because the look on his face, he had someone next to him. He's like, he didn't say anything. He just kind of started looking around like, what's going on?
The track's that way. Well.
Yeah, it was a very, like, it's sort of prank I'd like to do, but it wasn't a prank.
So what were they telling you inside the car? Because you're already bolted in, right? Your helmet's on. You're just sitting there waiting to go, and all of a sudden they start towing you back.
Well, I was aware before I got in that there was an issue.
Okay.
So
you'd been
the
prepped.
attenuator. Not really prepped, but watching this go down, that potentially we have a problem. But I just kept my mind clear, and I'm going to get in the car. We're probably going to run. I didn't even think there was a, we're not going to run. And then,
Qualifying this year seems to be, we talking to the drivers, they're all kind of talking about how the cars are a little more on edge, a little harder to drive. Are you finding the same thing? Is qualifying a little trickier in 25?
It was definitely trickier. Yeah, it was very hard to get the balance right without being on the edge. But then when you're on the edge, you've got more weight there, so your moment is bigger, harder to catch. I think just the fact the car is just heavier, it's more on the limit. It's kind of, you definitely ran more downforce than the year before, and that's probably the case in the race as well, although it's going to be quite cool. But yes, they're certainly more on a knife's edge.
You kind of mentioned the cool conditions. I wanted to ask you, you're starting near the back, at the back, last row. With the conditions kind of shaping up the way that they look like they're going to be, cool, overcast, does that make you feel a little bit better? Because traditionally that leads to better racing, and maybe when you're having to come up from the back, it can give you a little bit more opportunity to move up?
Yeah, it can go both ways. Like a hot track, a hot day will certainly bring out, bring a bigger difference between good and bad cars. So, I felt like our cars are pretty good all month in traffic.
So you think this helps the cars that were struggling more than
last year, the cool condition that it was created a really, really intense race, and everyone was closer. All the cars were good. But the fact that the cars are heavier now and they seem to be harder to find a balance, you kind of get these big front washaways, and obviously you can't set it up to be too loose because it can just snap like that. So, it could be better. It could be because people are struggling to find a balance, and you can follow closer in the cool. It's hard to predict. It really is.
You have to tackle what I would imagine is a bit more of it's already a strategic race because it's 500 miles, it's all these stops, it's whatever. Maybe a little bit more strategy required to try to find you some track position starting where you are. How much harder is that going to be with some kind of new personnel in that position on the stand?
I don't think that will be a problem. Yeah, I think, with Jonathan Duguid, he's been in IndyCar before. He's done plenty of Indy 500s. I don't, I think that it, yes, is a disturbance. I'm very used to Ron. He was very good at his job. But, the team has, a lot of depth and talent, and it's easy to put someone in there that knows the game pretty well. And you got Dave, who's, him and I have worked together for so many years.
Yeah.
Obviously, my experience as well. I kind of understand the strategies in the give.
Have you done this before?
Yeah, right.
Oh, cool.
And I can give, my opinion on what I think we should do as well. I give them the information they need to make a good decision. So I'm not very concerned about that.
Have you done the last row party yet?
I have not done the last row. I was just told I have to do it. Yeah. I must have done it before.
You've done it before,
yeah.
So you don't remember it? You blocked it out of your mind?
I don't remember. Yeah, strangely, I don't remember going to the last row party.
Do you know when it is?
It's tonight.
Is it tonight?
It is tonight. Yeah.
So let me. I'm gonna say inform you. Let me re-inform you as to what happens at the last row party because I too have been. You get it. So you're starting 30
last.
You're starting 33rd.
Yes.
Okay. So you get a check.
Okay.
Did you know that? You get a prize.
Oh, now maybe it's ringing a bell now.
Coming back?
Yeah.
How much your check's going to be for?
It was like 1 cent or something.
It's going to be for 33 cents.
33 cents.
So,
okay, yeah.
So the question, this is what all the people want to know. You get athletes get these big checks. How are you going to spend your prize money?
33 cents. I'm gonna go on and Google and say what is the best bang for your buck for 33 cents, and I'm going to spend it on that.
It's going to depend what country you're in, but
yeah.
It would
and
go
I will fly
countries.
to that country
just to spend that 33 cents in the best possible way.
Just to say, look, this is what I get.
Well, look, why don't we wait until Monday because maybe you'll have a bigger prize money check to
and
be
that will be what I use to get a private plane to the place
just
to spend
the
33 cents.
Amazing. Well, I hope it's a big check so you get a nice big plane and go
it
as far as you want.
It will be really cool.
Yeah.
You go there, you get your soda, drink it. So that was worth it.
That would be worth it.
That was worth it.
Best of luck.
Thank you. Or maybe it's a house. I don't know. Depends on the country.
33-cent house? Would you want to live there?
It could be good. You don't know. You don't know.
It won't be good.